The next person that signed up was for the bill also, wishing to speak, George Staropoli. Staropoli. Go ahead, pass it. Hey,
Mr. Chairman.
Yes,
while the next speaker's coming to the podium, I heard the comment that we all pay for the benefit of others. Actually, we don't all pay. 40% of the population pays no tax at all. So we all don't pay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, George, I'm starting timer. 5 minutes.
Hi, I'm George Staropoli. I've been a homeowner association advocate for some time now. I've been quoted, referenced, acknowledged in several publications across the country. One of them happens to be the 2000 HOA interim committee from the Arizona legislature, in which I was cited for the Homeowners Declaration of Rights. So you guys made it in that book. What I would like to do is just recite a short history of the Homestead Exemption for a while. After all, this is an informational meeting, so let's get some information. In 1996, the entire 33-1807 section dealing with liens for assessments and fines, foreclosure, and the removal of the Homestead Exemption was added to the Planned Communities Act in entirety. Other parts of the Act were modified also. Subsection A of 1807 began with, the association has a lien. That is mandatory. Subsection C ended with, the lien under this section is not subject to Chapter 8 of this title. Does anybody know what that means? Subsection E, the recording of the declaration constitutes record notice and perfection of the lien. Further recordation of any claim or lien for assessment under this section is not required, which essentially remains in effect. In one swift act of the legislature in 1996, the legislature created a lien against homeowners for failing to pay assessments or penalties, surreptitiously removed the homestead protections from the statutory non-consensual lien with the harmless wording that only referenced a Chapter 8 of this title, thereby creating a classification of homeowners denied their homestead protection. And 3, it denied the homeowner proper due process of the lien by means, once again, of a constructive notice of the declaration, not the lien. I've had a lot of people calling me saying, I never knew I was behind, and the next thing I know, I'm being called into court, and I don't even know I had a lien against them. It was a bad day for the rights of individuals as a result of these special laws for private entities not applied equally to all citizens and in violation of the Arizona Constitution. The National Lobbying Organization for the HOA industry, CAI, has continually opposed the application of Constitution and state laws that provide for the protection of homeowner rights. In 2004, Representative Chuck Gray, who was in the House then, was able to pass HB 2380 into law, which required buyer disclosure and acknowledgement of the loss of his homestead exemption. No one has told him he's lost it. It's not in the CC&Rs, and it's not in the mandatory disclosure. It said, I also understand by accepting this contract, I may be given my rights to the homestead exemption. In 2005, 1 year later, it was removed. It was removed by support by the AAR, the Arizona Association of Realtors, statement before one of the committees, quote, we don't want agents having to explain what the homestead exemption is, unquote. Yet the agent takes real estate law, contract law, agency law classes. And if it's not the agent to explain what it is, then who is? The uninformed homeowner? In 2004, Representative Gray also proposed HB 2377. The education of homeowner association disputes by means of justice courts. All of a sudden, CAI's claim of 95% homeowner associations are doing the right thing turned into another fear-mongering tactic that this would cause an overwhelming number of homeowner complaints that would swamp the course of the judicial system. It was defeated in that year. We find, in fact, and not in empty statements made by CAI then, with the passage in 2006 of HB 2824, the Office of Administrative Hearings, Education of Complaints, not 5% are troublemakers, but of over 50%, because the Office of Administrative Hearing complaints, with a few cases that have already been heard, 50% of those complaints are heard by homeowners, not 5%. Furthermore, it is estimated that the complaints would only amount to a tiny 1.7% of the complaints being heard by Office of Administrative Hearings. Yet the opponents to homeowner rights managed to require payment of $555 to file a complaint, now up to $2,000 for multiple counts, while over 78% of the complaints being heard by the Office of Administrative Hearings do not pay a filing fee.
I just have to ask you to wrap up real quick.
Okay.
We're past the 5 minutes, but
That's the 5 minutes. Jeez, I thought I was a fast talker.
it was fine.
All right. So here we are once again dealing with homestead exemptions. CAI is once more calling doom and gloom, okay, and relying on you to say the sky is falling, the sky is falling. In the past, we've proven them wrong. Please understand what was going on here.
Thanks, George. Questions from the committee? Okay. Well, thank you again, sir.
Thank you.